We have walked through the fire of prophecy. We have seen the war, the mark, the march to Armageddon. We stand now on the knife's edge of time, in the breath between the rumble of coming judgment and the final shout of grace. Because the most terrifying truth of all is this: God is already judging. The storm is not just coming, the final drops are already hitting the ground. But right now, in this single miraculous moment, the rain of mercy still falls louder. The question is not what will you do when the storm hits? The question is what will you do now while the path to the ark is still open? This is Bible Prophecy Unveiled, episode 53, The Last Offer. We are at the intersection of God's present wrath and His present grace. The prophet Joel tells us in Joel 2:28, describing the last days, he makes a stunning proclamation from God. And it shall come to pass afterward that I will pour out my spirit on all flesh, and I will show wonders in the heavens and in the earth, blood and fire and the pillars of smoke. The sun shall be turned into darkness and the moon into blood before the coming of the great and awesome day of the Lord. And it shall come to pass that whoever calls on the name of the Lord shall be saved. Did you hear the sequence? Wonders, judgments, darkness, and then the offer. Whoever calls on the name of the Lord shall be saved. The offer stands in the midst of the signs. The door is open even as the foundations shake. But do not mistake God's patience for approval. The rains of Noah's day began after the door was shut. In 2 Peter chapter 3 verse 4, Peter warns that in the last days scoffers will say, "Where is the promise of his coming?" They will point to the delay as proof he will not judge. But Peter explains in verse 9, "The Lord is not slack concerning his promise, as some count slackness, but is long-suffering toward us, not willing that any should perish, but that all should come to repentance." The ticking clock is not a countdown to doom, but a measurement of divine forbearance. Every tick is another heartbeat during which salvation is offered.